we are in this together. Like, I'm still learning myself. I want to learn with you guys and to share with you guys what I know and what I've experienced and what I'm continuing to learn. But I don't know everything, but I can tell you that I continue to learn every single day, and I have a hunger to know more. And if you guys ever have any questions, feel free to ask me, because the main purpose of this channel is that I want to help you guys and inspire you guys along your journey. And so in whatever way I can help you, I would love to do that. Hello! Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm excited to be here too. And I really just wanted to say thank you so much for all your support on the last video. Like, that was so amazing. I was not expecting that. I loved all your guys' comments. Got me right here. It was really awesome, and I'm really looking forward to where this channel goes from here. So today I just wanted to go over the very basics of weight loss. This is for just beginners who aren't quite sure where to start at. I was totally there once, and I want to be able to help you out if you are struggling in that area. I did just want to say though that there are many ways to go about this. I'm not trying to portray in this video that the way that I do it is the only way to do it. I am all for trying out other things, but I just want to show you how I do it. In future videos we will go over other ways that you can go about it, but today we're just gonna talk about one way to do it. I just wanted to get that out there. Losing weight all comes down to you burning more calories than you take into your body in a set day. There are 3 ways that your body burns calories. That is through your BMR, or your basal metabolic rate. This is your body burning calories just from living, from sleeping, from breathing. And then the next way is through what you eat. So your body burns calories through digesting the food. The third way is through your activity and what you do during the day. And so this comes from how active you are throughout the day, whether you have a sedentary job where you just are sitting in an office chair, or if you are a waitress and you're up walking around all day. So it comes down to your activity level and then your workouts. If you are consuming more calories during a day than you are burning during a day, that eventually will make you gain weight and fat. If you are burning just as many calories as you're eating during a day, so it comes out even at the end of the day, then you will maintain your weight. If you are burning more calories than you eat during the day, that means that you will be losing weight and losing fat. Hopefully fat. We want it to be fat. We don't want it to be muscle that you're losing. We'll get into that on a later date. But anyways, so that kind of, jeez. There's some guy burning stuff over there. He's kind of noisy. It's not a gunshot, I promise. But anyways, so that is the fundamental basic thing that you need to know about weight loss, and what you need to think about when you are planning your meals and your workouts. Now that we talked a little bit about the scientific-y part of losing weight, let's talk a little bit about how to actually implement this into your life. First of all, I want to talk about your diet, which is a huge part. Working out is a part of it, but diet is the biggest part. Sorry to tell you this. I had to learn that the hard way too. So if you're there, you're not the only one. You'll get there. Anyways, So the first thing that you will want to do is to go to a macro calculator online, which I will link that in my description below so that you can find it and go calculate your calories and macros as well. So once you get there, it will ask you a few questions like your age, your weight, your height, your activity level, how many times a week you work out, those kind of things, and then it will tell you how many calories you should be consuming during the day in order to lose weight. On most of them, you can set the percentage at which you want to be losing the weight. There's like 15%, which is their suggested rate, 20%, which is a little bit more aggressive, and 25%, which is they call reckless. So I set mine at 20%, but you are welcome to set that at whatever you feel comfortable with setting. If you think that 20% is a little bit too aggressive for you, and which means that you'll be eating lower calories. So if that's you think that's going to be too hard for you and that's going to be too hard to maintain, go with the 15%. You will still be losing weight, just not at as fast of a pace. But maintaining it and consistency is the most important part of this. And so if you don't feel comfortable with going with such a high rate, then go lower. And yeah, consistency is the most important part of this. So once you get your calories figured out on the macro calculator, it will ask you, it will give you the option of whether you want to figure out your macros as well. So macros consist of protein, carbs, and fats. And these things make up a calorie. Protein is super important. This is why I suggest including macros in your calorie counting, is because if you are counting your calories but you still eat whatever you want and you don't get much protein in your diet, then you will be losing muscle as you're losing weight too. So you won't just be losing fat, you'll be losing muscle as well. And at the end, that just sort of makes you look like a blob. There's no muscle there. So you want to maintain your muscle, and that is through eating enough protein. And once you know your calories and your macros, then you can get an app that will help you track those every single day. There's a lot of them, but my favorite personally is MyFitnessPal. It's also like pretty much everybody else's favorite. It's just really easy to use, and it's a really great app. It's called MyFitnessPal. I will also link it in the description so that you guys can find it easily. Once you get into MyFitnessPal, you can go to, let's see, I'll tell you exactly how to enter in your calorie and macronutrient goals. Okay, so first, once you get in here, it's the bottom row of tabs. You'll go to More, and then under More, you'll go to Goals, and then you scroll down a little bit and it's under Calorie and Macronutrient Goals. And in there you'll just type in how many calories you want to be consuming each day, and the amount of carbs, protein, and fat you want to be consuming each day. And then you're on your way to tracking. I would like to say though that just because you have your calories and your macros and you can eat whatever you want, if it fits your calories and your macros, doesn't mean that you should be eating whatever you want. You'll still lose weight, but those sugary and those processed foods, they do not have any nutrients in them for your body whatsoever. Your body will not get all the nutrients that it needs if those are the only things that you eat. So for me, I try to kind of keep a balance. So I try and get in all my nutrient dense foods first. So my fruits and my veggies, my proteins, all the good stuff. I try to get that in first. And if I have any room left over, then maybe I will indulge on something a little bit not as healthy for you, like maybe a quesadilla or a grilled cheese, and maybe even sometimes some ice cream. You never know. It's up to you what you decide to do. But if you want your body to be running at its best, I would suggest eating foods that are going to fuel your body and give you the proper nutrients and vitamins that you need. Alright, so now that we have talked a little bit about our diets, let's talk about exercise. So, whereas diet was based on calories consumed, exercise is based on the calories that you exert and that you burn. There are many different ways that you can burn calories and get your exercise in. If you look on any sort of media or listen to other people's opinions, they will have a very specific opinion for what is the best kind of exercise for you to do. And they have some very good points and some good logic behind those. But if you're just beginning, the most important thing is for you to just be doing it, to be getting active, to be getting out there and exercising at all. So if you prefer to go on a run to burn your calories, you go on that run. You kill that run. That's awesome for you. If you like to do the Stairmaster, then you do that. If you like to lift weights, you lift those weights. Or rowing machines, or doing even exercise videos. It's all exercise. You're burning calories, so that is what counts when you are in the beginning stages and you're trying to lose weight. If you are doing something that you don't like because somebody told you that's the best way to do it, you're not going to stick with it. You're not going to be consistent with it. The consistency is the main part of this. If you're not going to stick to something, then what's the point in even doing it? Like, you should be doing something that you are going to stick with. That is the most important part. So, what do you love? You start doing that. Also, one thing that I like to do, I like to switch it up. I mostly like lifting weights. That's my favorite thing to do. But I add in a lot of high intensity workouts, which I will talk about those in further videos. That's also one of my favorite kind of workouts. They're really super effective as well. I even like to go on runs sometimes. I also do a lot of sprints. So I just like to switch it up a lot and do different things, and that way I don't get bored, because otherwise I would totally get bored. And so that's also something that I suggest, is if you get bored with something, usually people's first option is to just quit. But how about, instead of quitting, just switching it up and finding something else that motivates you? That's the most important part. I cannot stress this enough. Consistency is the most important part of this. Think of this as a marathon, not as a sprint. You are in this for the long haul. So do whatever it takes for you to stick with it. Do whatever it takes. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it has helped you in some sort of way, brought value to you somehow, or answered any questions that you might have had. If you guys have any more questions about what I talked about today though, please comment below and ask. I will be sure to get back to you. And if I don't know the answer to something you're asking, I will do my research and I will find out for you. I will leave the answer below, but I will also point you to other places that you can go to further your research and learn more about what you want to know. Also, if you guys have any questions or topics that you would like me to cover in another video, please leave comments, ask me the questions, and I will do my best to address those questions in my future videos. And last but not least, I want to know about you guys. I want to be able to serve you in the best way possible, and the best way for me to do that is to get to know you guys and to be able to interact with you. Comment and let me know where you're at on your fitness journey. Are you just starting, or have you been in this for a while? maybe you haven't started yet. Just let me know. I want to get to know you guys. And if you haven't already, you can hit that big red subscribe button down below for a new video every week. And I will see you guys back here next Tuesday. I hope you have a fantabulous week. Bye!